In the small town of Ridgefield, Washington,
It's very special.
a connection to the outdoors can be found just a stone's throw away from downtown. A nature preserve borders the town's waterfront on the Lake River, giving people up-close access to wildlife. But changes could be in store for this area.
I was shocked, to say the least, because I don't think the community expected this at all.
A redevelopment proposal by the Port of Ridgefield would add hundreds of residential units in a 58-room hotel to the waterfront, along with dining and retail space. Parts of the plan have been met with swift opposition.
This is what makes Ridgefield special, the wildlife refuge and our waterfront. And if we overdevelop it takes that away, and it's not something that we can ever redo.
Wendy McIntyre is one of many community members who have formed Preserve Ridgefield Waterfront. The group has already gathered thousands of signatures questioning the scale of the port's plan and how it would impact the wildlife preserve, traffic, and river access.
We have 3,500 plus signatures on our petition. We have a large group in this community that's pushing back against these plans, and yet we don't feel like the port is listening to their constituents.
Dion Hess lives in downtown Ridgefield and uses the marina regularly to go salmon fishing. He would prefer more areas to be developed around I-5 instead.
Let's develop out there. I support that. But let's save what we have right here. Let's preserve what we have right here.
The Port of Ridgefield declined an opportunity to speak with us on camera for this story, but did release a statement saying in part, "We understand and share community concerns about minimizing impacts to Lake River, Carty Lake, and the Ridgefield National Wildlife Refuge." The port continues to work with the refuge and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to consider potential impacts during the ongoing planning process. Well, the city of Ridgefield will ultimately have to sign off on this project, and it will have to pass a permitting process and an environmental review as well. But on the Port of Ridgefield's website, they are targeting late 2027 as a potential time to break ground on this project. Back to you.
Yeah, people love the outdoors. You can understand their concerns. Thank you, John.